Whoa. Whoa. There's so many to choose from.
Bulbasaur, you don't get to choose. Bulbasaur, you don't get to choose.
A coughing, a fellow poison-type Pokemon. Oh, it's an honor.
Bulbasaur?
Oh, a coughing and a Krogunk, two fellow-type Oh, a coughing and a Krogunk, two fellow poison-type Pokemon. Oh, it's an honor.
Krogunk? Bulbasaur? 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 Bulbasaur?
Oh, look at all these plants. Oh, who's a good orange? Who's a good orange? Who's a good orange? Who's a good orange? I hate my life.
Bulbasaur! Bulbasaur!
And wait. And wait. Don't tell me. It's really you, the legendary Pokemon himself, Yveltal! And don't tell me. It's really you, isn't it? The legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region? And don't tell me. It's really you, the legendary bird of the Kalos region, Yveltal! And don't tell me. It's really you, the legendary bird Pokemon of the Kalos region, Yveltal!
Bulbasaur! Bulbasaur!
I'm sorry.
Listen, you are not allowed to choose. Listen, I know you're excited, but you're not allowed to choose who you're going to ask questions to.
Oh, am I like assigned to someone?
Correct.
Oh boy, then who did I get? The stuffed teddy bear, the fast dude, this guy? Wow, I'm just labeled as this guy, huh?
A little to the left. A little to the left. Not your left. A little to the... a little to the... a little to the left. Not your left.
Oh, sorry. So do I get Yveltal? Hey! What? Hello? Hi? Hello? Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this. But hey, you look kinda cool. But hey, you look kinda cool. Magnet Dude. You wanna be my friend? 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 But of course, Booster always loves making new friends. But of course, Bulbasaur always loves making new friends. Oh. Well, that's Oh. Well, that's oddly Oh. Well, that's oddly kind of you. Oddly meaningless of you. What? Huh? What? I'm not the only one who heard that, right? Right?
Just get him out of here so we can get... Just get him out of here so we can move on to the QNA already.
Cactus Man?
I can't wait to... I can't wait to escape. I can't wait to escape.
Bird Boy? Look, even if you did say something weird, do I care? Not really. Mr. Robot! Mr. Robot Man, he said something strange! Mr. Robot Man, he said something... Mr. Robot Man, he said something strange! Mr. Robot Man, he said something strange! Mr. Robot... Mr. Robot Man... Mr. Robot Man, he said something strange!
Look, we don't have... Look, we don't have time for this!
Wait!
Miku, you grab Magnus Shroom, okay? Miku, you grab Magnus Shroom, okay? Miku, you grab Magnus Shroom, okay?
Oakley dokley! What? Huh? Where am I?
Come on, little buddy. More people want to know about you.
Wait, but I'm not! Wait, but I'm not!
Alrighty, Rox. I got him, Rox. Let's go! Alrighty, I got him, Rox. Let's go! Alrighty, Captain, I got him back. Alrighty, Captain, I caught me a magnet shroom. Let's go! Alrighty, Captain, I caught me a magnet shroom. Let's hit the road!
I heard something. I heard something. I heard... I heard something. I heard something. I heard something.
Remember this place, Magnus Room?
Not really.
This was the main battlefield for the Battle Royale. This was the main battlefield for the Battle Royale challenge back in episode 2. I wasn't around back then, but I surely know that this was the challenge that cost you your elimination. I wasn't around back then, but even I know that this was the challenge that cost your place in this game.
It always seems fitting that we revisit it. For some good old classic nostalgia. 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 For some good old classic nostalgia.
So, you... So, you guys lost here? I didn't want to fire a weapon. It's not in my moral compass to do so. The true final nail in the coffin. Forever. Truly the final nail in the coffin. For magnet shroom. For magnet shroom. Let's just get this over with already. Let's just get this over with already.
Don't even think I'm trying to escape either. We have Mr. Whiskers. We have Mr. Whiskers on standby. He will be observing the entire QNA as it goes along.
Who the heck is Mr. Whiskers? Who the heck is Mr. Whiskers? He's one of two new additions we have to the team. Two pet kitties. Two pet kitties for moral support. They'll get their proper introductions when the next episode comes out. They'll get their proper introductions when the next episode comes out. Anyways, we're on a time crunch here. Bulbasaur, you know what to do.
But I heard him say...
Look, Bulbasaur, I know you mean well, and Magnet Shroom is not the most well contestant. But you're getting paid for this. And we are on a time crunch here. And y'all don't get forever to do these Q&As. So I suggest that you get a move on, if you know what I mean.
But... okay...
I do feel bad for Bulbasaur. 'Cause I too have noticed the weird voice changes that Magnet Shroom has had in the past. But unfortunately the truth is that that's not my business, and it really shouldn't be his either. So I'll just leave it be. I do feel bad for Bulbasaur, 'cause I too have noticed the weird inconsistencies with Magnet Shroom's voice and personality. But it's not my place to speak, but it isn't my place to speak. Nor my business, nor his. So, all I can really do is leave it be. So, all I can really do is let it be. So, all I can really do is leave it be.
Man, it's cold out here. Not good for a grass-type Pokemon like me. Anyways, I got the questions ready, Magnet Shroom. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I kinda wanna go back to the pit now. It's freezing out here. Can I have a blanket? Ow! Man, even a blanket hurt him. What is he, made of paper thin? Wow, even a blanket hurt him. What is he made of? Cardboard? Just let the misery begin already. Just let the misery begin already. Just let the misery begin already.
Alright, first off, we got a question from Isa Pizza. He asks, okay, definitely my first question for Magnet Shroom. Who is your favorite plant?
If you're talking about the ones just inside the game, then, I guess Citron? I guess he was the most kind to me. If we're talking about ones that are only inside the game, then, Citron, I guess? I guess he was the most kind to me overall. And if we're including plants that are not currently in the game. Oof.
Magnet Shroom?
Gold magnet. Just move on with the Q&A, Bulbasaur.
Alright then. Alright then. He also asks, for Magnet Shroom's other self, what are you exactly?
Other self? Other self?
Magnet Shroom rocks! Magnet Shroom, purple robot, are you sure I shouldn't do something about this? Okay, maybe, okay, maybe we should help him. Magnet Shroom! Magnet Shroom! Magnet Shroom! Can you hear me? Do you have a pulse? Come on, buddy, don't fail me now! Whoa!
You ask, what am I? You ask me a question, I feel obligated to answer you. But it is a good question. What exactly am I? The question is just as yours. The question is just as good as yours, as mine. What if I don't even know what I am? So my response to that is, who knows what exactly I am? Who knows what exactly I am?
What? 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 What?
They're also asking me another question. Was I always inside of Magnet Shroom's body? And they're also asking me another question too. Was I always inside of Magnet Shroom's body? Let's just say some questions are better left unanswered for now.
Magnet Shroom? Is that still even you? Magnet Shroom? Is that still even you? Magnet Shroom? Is that still even you? Keep at it with the questions, Veggie Burger. Ow! Ow! Oof! I'd like to know what the people outside the show think of this pussy shroom I am. I'd like to know what the people outside this game think of me. To the you-headed boy, why are you so depressed? I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Oh man. Oh man. I guess I don't really have a say in this, do I? Oh man. I guess I don't really have a I guess I don't really have a say in this, do I? Oh man. Super Mediocre Plumber asks, to the you-headed boy. That's me. 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 Why are you so depressed? Because everyone in the world hates me, and nobody likes me, and nobody gives me a chance just because I don't want to involve myself with violence. What? And now you're What? And now you're normal? Huh? What are you talking about? Huh? What are you on about? What? But Ugh. Never mind. How powerful are your magnetical abilities? Oh, I'm pretty strong myself. Well, not physically, but hold on, I can do this. Magnets on! Magnet, magnets on! Magnets on! Well, maybe I just got unlucky. Seems there's not really anything magnetic nearby for me to... Seems like there's not really anything magnetic nearby for me to pull in. Well, maybe next time.
Oh God, there's blood everywhere! Purple Robot Man! Oh my God, what did you guys do?
Don't do that again.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. My bad. I always mess things up.
Man, that knife really made all of his paintwork come off. Man, that knife really made all of his paintwork drip off. Man, all that paint really made his... Man, that knife really made all of his paintwork drip off, huh? Miko, that wasn't... Miko, that wasn't paintwork. That was blood. Never mind. Miko, that wasn't his paintwork. That was blood. Never mind. Miko, that wasn't blood. Fuck. Miko, that wasn't his paintwork. That was blood. Never mind. Miko, that wasn't his paintwork. That was blood. Never mind.
Timo Plush asks, Magnetron. Timo Plush asks, Magnetron, who is your least favorite contestant? Least favorite? Mario. Okay then, Magnet Shroom, who is your favorite eliminate contestant? That's not you, of course. You don't even need to put that part at the end. I don't even like myself at all, so I wouldn't even be an option. My favorite eliminate contestant? Silver. Like I said in my elimination, we can relate. Silver. Like I said in my elimination, we can relate. We both think we're too weak to help anybody. And too weak to do anything good that people will accept us for. But even then, he doesn't even talk to me that much. I don't really even think I have any friends in the pit. I did say Citron treats me the best earlier, but that's just because he's like one of the only ones that doesn't yell at me. Magnet Shroom, what was that? Magnet Shroom, what was that? Thank you, Timo. I've been asking the same question all day. What was what? You guys keep asking me with it. What was what? You guys keep asking me this with no context. None of your business. Oh, my head. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand this. Iggy Master 20 asks, okay, Magnet Shroom, I don't really care about you. Dang. You are like the most irrelevant character of the show. Why do you gotta rub it in my face? Why do you gotta rub it in my face? In fact, you got the most votes in the little poll I did a while back. Even more than the Despair Bear. Really? The guy who wants to mass murder everyone? Oh man, poor guy. Anyways, so here you have my question. Do you like cheese? What kind of question is that? Hey, it's what he asked, man. Alright then. I mean, every once in a while I like myself a good bag of Cheez-Its and maybe a grilled cheese, but cheese is alright. I'm not like allergic. Cheese is alright. I'm not allergic to it like I'm allergic to a lot of other things. Cheese reminds me of stretchy bone matter when it snaps. I love being creepy. Oh!
I love cheese because it reminds me of stretchy bone marrow when it snaps. Hey, why am I Hey, why am I on the ground now? Hey, why am I on the ground now? Ow! Why am I on the ground now?
Why are you always scared?
Because the world is a scary place, Well, because the world is a scary place, my dear Koopaling. The plant war was very traumatic for a lot of us, especially me. I was in that same war Shroom was. I saw so many of my comrades die. We weren't in the same faction, but I know the type of pain Shroom feels, even if I hate his guts because of how he treats me. I just saw so much blood, and, well, I look in the mirror and all I see is me stained in blood. It's because of this dang paintwork I have. I like the color red and all, but it just reminds me of all the blood that was shed in that war. And how, at the end of the day, my petals will never be clean. Based on how many people I had to kill in those types of wars. Yeah, it's hard to believe a scaredy cat like me actually murdered someone, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
What is a plant war? What is a plant? Mr. Magnet Shroom, what is a plant war? What was the plant war about? What was the plant war? What was the plant war about? What was the plant war?
You'll find out one day, youngin'. You'll find out one day.
And how are you doing in this fine evening, my gentlemen?
Oh, I am doing absolutely marvelous. I'm scared. I'm just so scared. And so cold.
Welp, back to doing nothing then. I'm depressed. Welp, back to doing nothing, I guess. I may be depressed.
Huh. So even the vegetable realizes that Magnet Shroom's been acting weird. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Magnet Shroom's not really a very... Magnet Shroom's not even a variable. Magnet Shroom's not really a variable. Magnet Shroom's not really a variable. Magnet Shroom's only really useful for one... Magnet Shroom's only really useful for one part of the escape. Magnet Shroom's not really a variable to the escape. Magnet Shroom's only really useful for one part of the escape. Besides that, he's not really a variable to us in any sort of way. So, I really wouldn't worry too much about him. Well, you never know, Yosh. You never know.
And one last thing. You look nice as a plushie. Magnet Shroom? And one last thing. You look nice as a plushie. Magnet Shroom? Magnet Shroom? Moving on then.
Alright then. Alright. Moving on then.
Diego Toons asks, Magnet Shroom, Golden Magnet, it's your brother, or are you the Golden Magnet?
Golden Magnet. Golden Magnet. Golden Magnet. Yes, he is in fact my brother. I'm not him, I'm just the stupid, cowardly magnet Shroom.
Is there anything else we can know about it? Can you tell us a bit about your brother? No! Okay, jeez, I'm so... Ah! 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 Sorry. That's just a really... Ah! Sorry. That's just a really, really sensitive topic for me. Mythical Lime Espion asks, question to Magnet Shroom. Why did you accept the invitation to the show if you didn't want to join?
Well, it's because they forced me to go. A random amount of plants were chosen to go into the... Well, it's because they forced me to go. I was one of the few plants to get an invitation, and I refused to go. I was one of the few plants to receive an invitation, and I refused to accept it. But then afterwards, they had a conversation with me, and then forced... No.
No?
I was forced by... Well, it's kinda true. I was forced into going in by Fumsham saying that... Well, it's half true. I was forced to accept it by Fumshroom. As he told me, "Come on, Magnet Shroom! Play your part and help gain funds for our army!" But I also agreed for another reason. But I also agreed for another reason.
And what was that reason?
You're not allowed to know.
I'm not allowed?
Don't feel left out.
I'm not allowed to know?
Don't feel left out, Bulbasaur. Not many know either. It's a secret among the plants.
I'm not allowed to.
Don't feel left out, Bulbasaur. Only very few people know of it. Only very few
I'm not allowed to.
Don't feel left out, Bulbasaur. Only a handful of people are allowed to know about this. Not even everyone in the plant army is aware of it. But all I'll say is I may whine and complain that I got dragged here, and it's true still though, but I lost fair and square. I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a single part of me
I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a single part of my mind that wanted to legitimately complete. I would be lying if I said that there wasn't a small part of me that actually wanted to compete. But, and Will, you saw how that turned out?
Last question for Magnet Shroom. Who's your least favorite person in the plant army?
Is that even a question? It's obviously Dave. He bullies me on a daily basis. He makes fun of my paranoia. He doesn't treat anything I say seriously. He never listens to me. Never even tries to understand me. Even Citron's trying to do that for me. Nothing. He's not a friend or an ally to me. He's not a friend nor an ally to me. And I hope he gets everything that he deserves. And I hope he gets everything that... And I hope that he gets everything that... And I hope that he gets everything that's coming to him. Everything that he rightly deserves. But he's still a part of our army, so I guess I have to respect him.
Your boy Bubba Bass asks, question for the worst person in the pit.
He's not wrong. Well, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Do you watch Burger Brawl? If so, who is your favorite character?
I have no idea what a burger brawl is, but now I'm kind of hungry for burgers. Oh, curse you. Now you've cursed me. Oh, dang it. Now you've cursed me with hunger.
If you rejoined, what team would you want to be on?
There's 8 teams, right? There's 8 teams currently, correct? There's 8 teams right now, right? They have 8 teams now, right? They have 8 teams now, right?
Correct.
Well, I guess based on looking on... Well, I guess based on looking at them, Fighters of Friendship? I mean, they're literally called the Fighters of Friendship, so maybe they'll accept me in my weird antics.
Do you know how to get the Gummy Bear album? Do you know how to get the Gummy Bear album?
Huh? What is with you people and asking these questions? Even Dave told me about that. I overheard Dave talking about it after his Q&A. Why does everyone want to know this? And to answer your question, no! That song is annoying.
Chris Minoz asks, Magnet Shroom, what is your biggest fear?
Well, fear? Losing what little I have left.
Huh?
Forget it. It won't make sense to any of you.
Riot the Squidding Cookie and 247 Plush Fan asks, for Magnet Shroom, will you take fear management classes soon?
You think I haven't tried? The bigger question is, you think I haven't tried? Well, the thing is, we don't have the money.
Well, the thing is, I don't have the money to. We entered this game to get funds for the Plan Army. We're very low on cash. So like heck do I even have enough money to take a single fear management class? Right now I just have to kind of bear it until it's all over. Counting on Coconut, counting on Mr. Coconut or Snoopy to get that bag. And if they don't, well then I can guess I guess I'll just say, well then I guess I'll just have this, well then I guess I'll just have to have this be the norm. Then I'll just have to accept this as my new norm.
Life with Leia asks, Magnet Shroom, me have questions. 1. Do you like memes?
Toonlink was really loud for the short time I knew him, so probably not.
2. If you won, what would you spend the money on? 2. If you won, what would you spend the money on?
Funding the Plan Army and, well, Golden Magnet.
There it is again.
Just pretend you don't hear it, man. Just pretend you don't hear it. It's not important.
3. What is with that other voice? 3. What is with that other voice? Are you possessed?
Other voice? What are you talking about? Oh no.
Like always, viewers, I'm very aware that you all know of my existence. Now, if it's possession, yes, but actually no. It's complicated. As for my new voice, which sounds completely different than the original Magnets, let's just say don't judge a book by its cover. 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 Michael Sanchez asks, for Magnet Shroom, 1. Why aren't you inspired from Luigi Fan 0001? Michael Sanchez asks, for Magnet Shroom, 1. Why aren't you inspired from Luigi Fan 00001's YouTube channel? Michael Sanchez asks, for Magnet Shroom, 1. Why aren't you inspired from Luigi Fan 0001?
What the heck is a Luigi fan? Is that a fan for Luigi? Oh, duh, that's obviously what it means. Oh, I don't know that type of luxury, because I don't have any fans.
How can you prank on a random character? How can you prank on a random character?
How can I prank? Do you mean you want me to do a prank? Well, I'm not sure.
Like this. Like this.
Ah, crap, not again! Ah, crap, not again! Huh?
A classic fake out. Oldest trick in the book. Letting the knife hit old Magnet the first time, so that it made you think it would hit him the second time. I got you. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. Get that knife away from me! I don't want to be made it. Get that knife away from me! I don't want to be made into chopped lettuce. Get that knife away! Get that thing away from me! I don't want to be made into chopped lettuce. All right. You, blue girl, catch.
Bat's eyelashes. Blank stare. Blank stare.
Magnet Shroom, Magnet Shroom, I swear to God! 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 Magnet Shroom, I swear to God!
I don't like dying and getting recovered. It's painful. I don't like dying and getting recovered. It's really painful.
Man, it's true, I swear to God, if you do that one more time, you're losing your QNA privileges. Man, it's true, I swear to God, if you do that one more time, you're losing your QNA privileges. Man, it's true, I swear to God, if you do that one more time, you're losing your QNA privileges.
Do what?
You just... The knife! You just threw it at... the knife! This is so confusing!
Crispin Live asks questions. 1. Do you think Yoshi was right when you could have used your magnetic powers in episode 2 to make your team win? Well, as you saw earlier, I don't really like using my powers that much. It causes other people pain. If I used it on the guns, who knows if I would have accidentally made them fire or not? If I used my powers on the guns, who knows if I would have accidentally made them go off or not? If I used my powers on the guns, who knows if they would have went off and I would have accidentally shot one of my fellow team members? Would it have been any better than getting eliminated? Nobody deserves to die. Well, nobody deserves to die. 2. How does it feel only getting 1 vote for the rejoin? I'm honestly grateful. At least there's a single person in the world that cares for me. Maybe that's my brother. Maybe that's gold, mate. Maybe that's gold. Who knows, really? Who do you think is the least crazy or annoying contestant in the pit of shame? Monami. She's the most understanding one in the pit.
She's kind of like a motherly figure to us all when she's not getting beat up by Monokuma. Oh, that stupid despair bear. I would stick up to him, but he's terrifying!
P.S. I find you the worst contestant from episode 0 to now.
Yup. Yup. And the sky is blue. I already knew that already. I already know that I'm the bottom contestant in this show. You thought I was gonna have a long dramatic sigh, huh? That would have just made you hate me more. 'Cause anything I do apparently just makes people hate me.
Chef Soup asks, just gonna throw it out there. Magnishroom needs a therapist.
Can't afford one. Can't afford one.
Oh, and the questions, of course. 1. If you were playable in Garden Warfare if you were playable in the Garden Warfare series, what would your method of attack be? Possible special moves, too. Oh, and the questions, of course. 1. If you were playable in the Garden Warfare series, what would your methods of attack? Oh, and the questions, of course. Oh, and the questions, of course. 1. If you were playable in the Garden Warfare series, what would your method of attack be? Possible special moves, too. Oh, and the questions, of course. 1. If you were playable in the Garden Warfare series, what would your method of attack be? Possible special moves, too. Possible special moves, too. Possible special moves, too. Possible special moves, too. Possible special moves, too.
Try to get all the... I'd try to use my magnet powers even if I don't like using them, to get all of the artillery weapons off of all of our people attacking us. Well, I'd use my magnet powers even though I don't really like using them that much, to get all of the artillery weapons off of the people fighting us. And I guess if I had to attack them, hurl their own weapons back at them. A special move? You know how in Plants vs. Zombies 2, when you give me, like, the plant food? You know how in Plants vs. Zombies 2, when you give me, like, the Plantonium Z, I'm able to... You know in Plants vs. Zombies 2, when you give me the Plantonium... You know how in Plants vs. Zombies 2, when you give me, like, the Plantonium Z, I'm able to, like, magnetize multiple... You know how in, like, Plants vs. Zombies 2, when you give me, like, the Plantonium Z, I'm able to magnetize multiple things at once? And then hurl them at the enemy? Basically that.
But isn't that your normal attack?
Well, my normal attack would be me hurling only one weapon. There you go, problem solved. But who am I kidding? Why would they even consider a pathetic weakling like me for Garden Warfare? It's called Garden Warfare. Do I look like... It's called Garden Warfare. Do I look like I'm prepared for warfare? Didn't think so.
If the plants had abilities like Pokemon... If the plants had abilities like If the plants had abilities like Pokemon... Like me! If the plants had abilities like Pokemon... Like me! If the plants had abilities like Pokemon... Like me! What would yours be?
Is there one for being a scaredy cat? Is there one for being a scaredy cat?
Rattled.
The Pokemon gets scared when hit by a dark ghost or... The Pokemon gets scared when hit by a dark ghost or bug type attack, or if intimidated, which boosts its speed stat. The Pokemon
The Pokemon gets scared when hit by a dark, ghost, or bug type attack, or if intimidated, which boosts its speed stat. The Pokemon gets scared when hit by a dark, ghost, or bug type attack, or if intimidated, which boosts its speed stat. So you're a scaredy cat, but a fast scaredy cat? So you're a scaredy cat. A fast scaredy cat, though? So you're a scaredy cat. At least you're a fast scaredy cat, though. I mean, I guess it fits. I'm always running away from I guess it fits. I'm always running away from my problems. And never succeeding. In fact, I just end up tripping down the stairs. The endless, endless, endless flight of stairs. Until I hit the floor and then realize that there's 10 more flights of stairs for me to fall down.
Can you speak Crazy Dave? Can you speak Crazy Dave? If so, who else can? If not, who else can't?
Well, I'm not sure, cause Crazy Dave... well, I'm not sure, cause Crazy Dave has never attempted trying... Fuck! I'm not sure, cause Crazy Dave has never tried to... I'm not sure, cause Crazy Dave has never tried to attempt to talk to me before. Cause Crazy Dave has never attempted to talk to me before. Zzz. Oh yes, oh yes, I can. Bzz. Oh, but from what I do know, I think all the But from what I do know, I think all the other plants can. But I'll never understand what he's saying. But I'll never know what he's saying. Cause he doesn't even bother looking in my direction. Cause he doesn't even... But I'll never know what he's saying. Cause he never even bothers to look in my direction. I'm just that forgettable, huh?
The Strange 2 asks, do you have a... Questions for the Flaky of Plush Survivor. The Strange 2 asks, 1. Do you have a dark and troubled past that makes you... Questions for the Flaky of Plush Survivor. The Strange 2 asks, 1. Do you have a dark and troubled past that makes you 1. Do you have a dark and troubled past that makes you... 1. Do you have a dark and troubled past that made you cowardly? Skip. Huh? Skip the question. Wait, but I just can't. I said skip the question.
Ah! Okay. Ah!
Okay. Ah! Okay, whatever you say. 2. Do you enjoy the Magnemite line as they... 2. Do you enjoy the Magnemite line as they're both magnets?
And what's a Magnemite now? Why are you guys all asking me these weird questions I don't understand?
Well, this is a Magnemite, and this is a Magneton. And...
Kitties, what are you guys doing?
And this is a magnet. And this is a Magnezone.
Magnezone. Magnezone. Oh, he's kind of cool. He's got a little Oh, well, he's kind of cool. He's got some magnets like me, and, yeah, he's got a pretty good paint job, and, why does he have 3 eyes?
I don't know. Pokemon weirdly just... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Pokemon weirdly just start growing. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I was never a... Yeah, I always question. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know about that. For some reason when some Pokemon evolve, they just start growing more. For some reason when some Pokemon evolve, they start For some reason when some Pokemon evolve, they just start growing more of the same. Fuck. For some reason, some Pokemon's evolutions are just them duplicating. You know, like with him, with Magneton, and with your with him, with your with him, with your Magneton, and with him, with him and his with him and his Magneton, with him, with Magneton, and Diglett and Doug Trio, and Kling Clang and Kling Clang, yeah, you get the gist. With him and Magneton, and Diglett and Doug Trio, and Kling Clang and Kling Clang. Yeah, you get the gist of it, right?
No, I really don't. Pokemon is confusing. Magnezone. Ah!
Seems like you got a little friend, buddy.
Oh. Okay then. Just don't zap me or whatever. Magnezone.
Have you been able to get therapy for your cowardice with someone?
Once again, I said it's too expensive. What about you, big guy? Would you like to be my therapist? Magnezone. 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 Well, that wasn't a no, so we'll work on it. Well, that wasn't a no, so we'll work on it.
Bluster Video Making asks, Magnet Shroom, how come you didn't get the chance to manipulate people like Luigi Fan 0001 did?
Manipulate people? I would never. I'm not that kind of magnet. Who do you people think I am? Why does everybody get the wrong impression of me? Magnezone. Thanks, big magnet guy. It means a lot. Zone?
I haven't manipulated anyone because I haven't gotten a chance to. I've been chilling in the pit of shame, of course.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Why do people make me out to see... Yeah, I just don't get it. Why do people make me out to be a mass manipulator or something? Zone? I just don't get it. Zone?
EnderFNAF 2.0 asks, why are you... Didn't we get a... EnderFNAF 2.0 asks, why are you... Oh, come on. Didn't we already get a question like this on the last one?
You still have to read it.
Oh, I don't like cursing, but... Why are you a bitch?
Come on, guys, haven't you already bullied me enough? It's because I'm scared of everything, man. Come on!
He also asks, why are you so useless?
Because I am! Zone? 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 Because I'm not physically fit, or smart, or talented. I am 100% nothing. And I always will be. As long as people have the ability to write YouTube comments.
But Joker Silvar asks, Magnetrum, do you have multiple personality disorder?
What?
Yeah, wasn't it already obvious?
What?
I refuse to answer this question. Zone.
How does it feel to be the weakest chain slash plant out of all the plants in your army? How does it feel to be the weakest chain slash plant out of all of your How does it feel to be the weakest chain slash plant? How does it feel to be the weakest chain slash plant out of all your plant companions slash plant army?
It feels sucky. Look, I'm getting tired of these questions bashing on me, okay? They're getting old. I get it. I'm pathetic, alright?
Did you plan to make an effort to just be more than a mushroom? Did you plan to make an effort to be more than just... Did you plan to make an effort to be more than a mushroom Did you plan to make an effort to be... Did you make an effort to be more... Did you make an effort to just be more than a mushroom? How is just too scared coward? We don't really know what that means.
More than a mushroom? What do you mean? Well, I mean, I try not to be a coward, but I can't help it. It's one of my core personality traits. I hate it and I wish I wasn't one, but I'm just stuck with it, you know?
Liam Van Leeuwen asks, Magnetrum, will you ever get character development?
At this rate, no. I don't even know how I would get character development. What, just stop being more scared? Be brave? It's not that simple. It's practically impossible for me when there's so many more likable contestants in the Pit of Shame that have a better chance of rejoining than me!
Super Iggy Koopa asks, questions for Magnetrum. Do you like anyone in the Pit of Shame? Super Iggy Koopa asks, questions for Magnetrum. Do you like anyone in the Pit of Shame?
Well, I guess we can go down the list. Monami, oh boy, I'm already at a loss for words. Citron. I would say Pole Brothers, but they kinda do get on my nerves. And I'm not one to say that because I get on everyone's nerves. Coughing's kind of understanding, even though he just says his own name. And I guess Pea Shooter. He's alright. And, yeah, that's about it. That's everyone I get along with in the Pit of Shame. Oh, Silver! Oh, Silver, of course! We're pathetic buddies together.
If you got back in the game, what would you do differently to stay longer?
I guess try to be more brave, but like I said earlier, that's a very hard thing for me to accomplish.
Why did you want to join the plant army if you're so scared?
Like I said, I wasn't usually this scared. Like I said, I wasn't always this scared. I was normal, but... I just... Bad memories, okay? Very, very bad memories.
Plush Pro257 asks, Magnetrum, what do you think of your Luigi Fan 00001 counterpart?
Why do people keep comparing me to this guy? Isn't he he the mass manipulator?
Yeah. Yes.
Come on! I'm not a mass manipulator! God dang it! If he's a mass manipulator, then get him out of my face! I'm nothing like it! Believe me, please!
I'm even worse than him.
Just believe me! Zone.
Apologies if I mispronounced this. Apologies if I mispronounced this. Conquesto Nascimento asks, what is your favorite contestant on your team, considering his previous two questions were already questions we already answered? What is your favorite contestant on your team, considering his... What is your favorite contestant on your team, considering his other two questions were already answered? What is your favorite contestant on your team, considering his two prior questions were already answered by you earlier? What is your favorite contestant on your team, considering his two prior questions were already asked by other people? Considering his two prior questions were already asked and answered by other people.
Well... I guess I do have to go with Silver. Even though Monami is my favorite in the Pit of Shame, Silver is still my weak buddy till the end of time. We just see that we're both so useless, and we're trying to get over it. Him more than me. 'Cause he doesn't really have panic attacks 24/7! Man, it really says a lot about me. When the closest person I am in... Man, it really says a lot about me when the closest person on my team is literally just me 2.0. It really says a lot about me when the closest person to me on the... It really says a lot about me when the closest person to me on my team is literally just me but more powerful.
CDZ1CGFC asks, what did you... CDZ1CGFC asks, what did you do in episode 3?
Get eliminated? What are you talking about?
So my seeds of revenge.
What else would have I been doing that episode?
Soda Pop asks, 1. If you rejoined and picked one other person to rejoin, who would it be?
I'd love to bring back Monami or Silver along with me. But let's all be honest here, I'd never rejoin. And even if I wanted to bring them, I gotta stay loyal to the plant name, so I'd probably bring Citron back along with me.
I don't even know what this next one means. How would you feel if you were found guilty and your execution was death by Dave the Cactus?
No! Anything but him! Wait, what am I being executed for?
Let's go with... Let's go with tax evasion. Yeah, that.
No! Wait a minute, that's Yoshi's thing.
L.
No!
If you were a team captain, who would you pick?
Well, all the plants and all the nice people. So, pretty much just Dave, but nicer. I'm nice, right? Right?
Shadow Production asks, why do you cry so much?
Coward.
Do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend?
No, honestly, I don't really see a point in love. They could just end up betraying you in the end. Why love someone when they can... Why love someone when they can just end up betraying you in the end?
Velana Laughs asks, if you won the prize in the prize pool, if you did get back, which prize would you want the wheel to land on?
A win token so that I can at least guarantee that I left. A win token so that I can. A win token so that I can guarantee that I'd at least. A win token so that I can guarantee that I'd at least survive one episode. Cause you know I'd lose the challenge for my team, not win immunity, and then the viewers would send me right back into the send me right back into the pit of shame right after, and the viewers would send me right back into the pit of shame the day right after I came back. And the viewers would vote me back into the pit of shame. And the viewers would vote me back into the pit of shame the day right after I would rejoin.
Did you ever know that Luigi Fan 0000 Did you ever know that Luigi Fan 0001's Magnet Shroom plush is a limited edition PP Girl plush, although it has a Did you ever know that Luigi Fan 0001's Magnet Shroom plush is a limited edition PP plush, although it has a Linkson tag on?
Why do you ask me that like I have a genuine answer for that? I don't know what any of that means. Who the heck is Luigi Fan? Well, on the side of being a plush, I mean, it feels good to be a plush, so good for that Magnet Shroom. Wait a minute. No, he's a manipulator. Not good for him. Not good for him. I take it back.
Roshio asks, hey Magnet Shroom, what's with those times your voice change? It's kind of sus.
The year is 2023. Even I know Among Us jokes are dead. And what the hecker? Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Can we just move past it? So you do acknowledge it. Yeah, I don't want to speak about it, okay?
Zzz. It's too late, Magnet. They already know your secret.
Zzz. Is it really a secret when you keep doing it?
Zzz. Fair point.
Zzz. Zzz. Ah. Magno.
No time for that. We need to finish this QNA.
Zone.
Logichu123 asks, if you come back in the next rejoin, what will be your plan?
I wouldn't really have one besides try to be. I really wouldn't have one besides try to. I wouldn't really have one. I wouldn't really have one besides be brave. I wouldn't really have one besides be brave. And you all know that would crash and burn. And oh god, here we go down the flights of stairs again.
Which plant in the game right now you want to win?
Well, it's only between Mr. Coconut and Snoopy. And between the two of them, probably Mr. Coconut. Snoopy's yelled at me for being a pussy, as she calls me. So I gotta go with Mr. Coconut. He's treated me way much better than I. So I gotta go with Mr. Coconut. He's treated me way much better than she has.
Nah, Dave. The Gummy Bear song is a bop!
What?
Huh? Why did I just get the urge to slap the shit out of someone? Huh? Why do I feel... Huh. Strange. Why do I feel the urge to slap the shit out of somebody right now? I mean, Monomi's right there. Shut up! Monomi's right there. Shut up! Shut up! Oh, quiet you. Oh, you be quiet. Oh, you be quiet! Oh, shut it! No, unlike you, Monokuma, I respect women. Like the humble hero I am. Unless it's Snow Peak, cause goddamn, she can get feisty at times.
Also here's some stuff I want to ask. Magnet Shroom. 1. Can I get a boneless pizza?
What?
A boneless pizza.
Do they serve it at Little Caesars?
You'd really go to Little...
You'd really go to Little Caesars for your pizza?
Is there something wrong with that?
Little Caesars is kind of mid, bruh.
Come on, get on! I can't even have a right opinion. Come on!
2. You should use your magnet powers on Metal Sonic as a joke.
I'm eliminated. First off, I'm not even in range of him. And second of all, why would I ever do that to Metal Sonic?
And how does coffee beans taste? That's all.
Why would I eat a coffee bean? One of our literal allies in the plant army is a coffee bean! Are you insane?
Well, you kind of are.
Take it, you're right! Oh, why do you have a point? Oh, can we just end this already?
Well, hold on a minute.
Huh? Eh?
Captain Goomba, Christian White asks, Manager, I think you're actually funny.
Huh?
And I think you should rejoin along with Yoshi, Fumshroom, and Monokuma. And I think you should rejoin along Kitty, stop. And I think you should rejoin along with Yoshi, Fumshroom, and Monokuma. And I think you should rejoin along with Yoshi, Fumshroom, and Monokuma.
Huh?
Good luck, man. I believe in you. Good luck, man. I believe in you. Now here are my questions. What are the five people that are the worst and the 5 people that are the best in Plus Survivor, not including yourself and the eliminated contestants?
Magnet Shroom.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I just got distracted by actual praise. It was unexpected.
Get a move on, please.
Yeah, you're right. 5 worst? Mario, Conductor, Marks, Bowser, and Waluigi. They all just seem like the people that would make fun of me for some reason. And Mario... Oh, Mario.
Good old Mario.
No, I didn't mean it like that!
What are your opinions on the people in the pit?
I hate Dave. He also doesn't talk to me. Monami's my favorite. Goomba also doesn't really... Goomba kind of makes fun of me sometimes. Same with Yoshi. Me and Silver get along quite nicely. Filch is pretty okay. Fumshroom keeps calling me a maggot. Ludwig doesn't even interact with me. Citron's my friend. I despise Monokuma. Sonic Sonic mainly just sticks with Shadow. And then, well, also goes for Shadow. And, well, that also goes for Shadow with Sonic. Pole Brothers are alright. Coughing's quite nice. Krogunk is ew. And Pea Shooter is alright. And Pea Shooter is just fine, though I don't like seeing him in the pit.
And third, and most importantly,
Oh boy.
how many Iggies are there in the world?
What?
How many Iggies are there in the world?
Why do you think I know that? I thought it was gonna be a question. Why do you think I would know that? How am I supposed to know how many Iggies are in the world? Um, 7? Lucky number? That's my guess. Anyways, thank you for the praise. Thank you so much. I'm not in... Anyways, thank you for the praise. Thank you so much. I'm not intentionally funny, but any praise matters to me. It matters a lot.
And that also leads into our final question. Which we have 4, but considering it's the last one, can we make an exception? Fine. Sweet! Now, Jalen Dabner asks, you are my favorite.
Huh?
Do you want to be friends? Do you want to be friends?
Absolutely. I don't know. I could ruin things for you, and if I was your friend, people would be embarrassed to see me with you. But I'd love to be your friend. I just love having friends in general.
What is your favorite M&M candy? I like the crunchy cookie ones.
That's my favorite one too!
Are you sad that you got eliminated second?
Yeah, but I mean, that's just the game, you know?
And last but not least, do you think you will rejoin?
Not really.
Because I think you will.
What? You believe in me?
And that wraps up the Q&A.
Wait, what? You believe in me? Someone, a human being on the surf, actually believes in me. Not as a joke or a gag. Someone actually believes in me.
Miko, can you go grab him? He's having an episode.
Promise he won't stab me again, will he? Promise me he won't stab me, okay? Promise me he won't stab me. Promise me he won't stab me again, okay?
He won't.
Alright. Alright.
Man, he's even ugly crying. From this.
Zone. 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 Zone.
Alright, come on. Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. We gotta get you back to the shape. Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. We gotta get you back to the pit. Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. We gotta get you back.
Motherfucker.
Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. We gotta get you back to the pit of shame. Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. We gotta get you back to the pit. Alright, come on, Whittle Buddy. We gotta get you back to the pit.
Magnet Shroom? Magnet Shroom?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, oh. Yeah, you're welcome.
Your time is also up too, Bulbasaur. Get him, Handy.
Like Zoink Scoop! What? What? Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. The way you're grabbing my bulb feels good. Whoa! Wait a minute. The way you're grabbing my bulb feels good. Whoa! 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 Wait a minute. The way you're grabbing my bulb feels good.
Zone? You too, buddy.
Zone!
You too, buddy.
Zone! Zone!
Zone. Zone.
Come on, dude. Huh. Huh. Well, that solves that issue. Huh. Well, that solves that issue.
Alright, bud. I know you kinda stabbed me in the head and all, but I wanna let you down easy, 'cause, it's in my contract that I'm supposed to throw you into the pit. But I kinda feel bad for you. Even for what you did to me. I feel sympathy for... I can see you're going through a lot, and I feel sympathy for you. So I want to let you down lightly. As lightly as I can while... So I want to let you down lightly. As lightly as you can... as lightly as I can while pushing you down into a pit. I know. Knowing that people believe in you is a really good feeling. I know. Knowing that people believe in you is a really good feeling. I know. Knowing that people believe in you is a really good feeling. And I want you to know that you're definitely not alone. There are definitely people that care and support. There are definitely... Even if there may only be a few of them, there are definitely people that care and support you, Magnet Shroom. Just remember to not give up. Just remember to not give up, buddy. 'Cause I, too, also believe in you. So long, buddy. Best of luck to you in the next rejoin! Best of luck to you in the next rejoin! Have a good day. Ow.
So when do you... So when do you guys think the mag... So when do you guys think... So when do you guys think the magnet's coming back? So when do you guys think the magnet's coming back? So when do you guys think the magnet's coming back? So when do you guys think the magnet's coming back? So when do you guys think the magnet's coming back?
Probably not anytime soon.
Oh, top just closed. Magnet room's probably back. Oh, the top just closed. Magnet room's probably back. Oh, the top just closed. Magnet room's probably back.
Are you sure that's Magnet Shroom? If that was Magnet Shroom, he'd probably be... If that was Magnet Shroom, he'd probably be screaming from the top of his lungs of how he's scared that he's gonna die from the fall. Even though he's a magnet. If that was really Magnet Shroom, he'd be screaming from the top of his lungs that he'd die from the... If that was truly Magnet Shroom, he'd be... If that was really Magnet Shroom, he'd be screaming from the top of his lungs that he doesn't want to die from the fall. Even though he's a magnet. Coughing? Coughing?
Whoa!
Welcome back, Magnet Shroom. How was it? Did you cry? Maybe pissed your pants?
No.
Wow, he actually responded normally for once instead of mumbling. Wow, he actually responded normal for once Wow, he actually responded normally for once instead of mumbling beneath his breath.
Nope. In fact, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to get out of this place.
You guys sure we didn't trade this Magnet Shroom for another one? You guys sure we didn't trade this Magnet Shroom for the one we all know?
Nope, it's still me. Nope, it's still me. I just feel confident for once.
Well, perfect timing, Pussy Shroom. We got an escape to plan. Well, perfect timing, Pussy Shroom. Well, perfect timing, Pussy Shroom. We got an escape to put in it. Well, perfect timing, Pussy Shroom. We got an escape plan to put into action. Well, perfect timing, Pussy Shroom. We've got an escape plan to put into action. Look, I already said my main intentions were not to it. Look, I already said my main intentions for when I escape are not to cause Look, I already said my main goal is when...
It doesn't feel right to break the rules, but I can't wait to be free. Oh, it doesn't feel right to break the rules, but I can't wait to be finally free. Oh, it doesn't feel right to break the rules, but I can't wait to be finally free.
Alright, you heard him, Big Bird. Get back to hitting the top of the pit. Alright, you heard him, Big Bird. Get back to hitting... Get back to hitting that roof with your forehead. Get back to headbutting. Get back to headbutting that. Get back to headbutting the entrance with your forehead.
Heads up, the top's opening.
Huh? Ah.
They're probably just here to announce my QNA. 'Cause I am the next one in chronological order of elimination.
Good luck, Yveltal. I'm sure there's tons of people who want to ask you a question. I'm sure there's tons of people that probably want to know more about you, Yveltal. I'm sure there's tons of people that totally want to know more about you, Yveltal.
Yeah, and I don't care to answer them, but I know I'm probably gonna be forced to.
Yveltal, we already discussed this. Stop with the pessimistic attitude. Ah! 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 10 points to Manami Abusendor. 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 10 points to Manami Abusendor.
Hello, everyone. Whoops. Sorry, Manami.
I can't feel my legs.
Sorry. Anyways, Yveltal, you know you're next, correct? We were literally just talking about it. We were literally just speaking about it. Perfect, then.
Miku, you got the RC Miku, you got the RC contestant ready? Yup. 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 We have the next RC contestant right here. Scrotum.
Rotom!
Rotom. Yes, I totally meant that.
I love electronics! There's so much energy in this one kitchen, so many things I can possess! Oh, is that a microwave? Take me home, Daddy! Oh, you're cock-blocking me!
You've been asked to host the Q&A of the eliminated contestant Yveltal.
Yveltal, the big red bird? You got eliminated that early on? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Me and him have a history.
You do? You what? You do?
But that's another story for another day.
You do?
But that's another story for another day. Now screw you, I'm going in the dishwasher. Now screw you, I'm going in the Now screw you, I'm going in the dishwasher. Now screw you, I'm going in the dishwasher.
Wait, no!
Too late. I love electronics. Grr. Okay then. Remember viewers, you're only allowed to ask Yveltal up to an... Remember viewers, you're only allowed to ask Yveltal a maximum of 3 questions. And question opening will only be open for 3 days. And question asking will only be open for 3 days. So have at it. Alright then, let's get this over with. Hey viewers, you love me, you hate me, let me know. I would be lying if I said I was excited for this. But I would also be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little bit interested. So, show this champion of construction. Show this champion of destruction what you got, viewers. Show me what this champion of Show this champion of destruction what you got, viewers. No holding back. 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 There we go. Yeah. Done and done. Yeah. Done and done. Why does... Ow. Why does my chest hurt? It stings so badly. What does it all mean? Why do I feel a pain in my chest? It stings. It feels so cold. Even colder than the snow being pelted right into my face. I just don't understand. I may never... And I may have to come to terms with the fact that I may never understand. That I may never understand.
Oh, who's a good kitty? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Look at all this snow. At this rate, I might as well possess... At this rate, I may as well possess a refrigerator. At this rate, I may as well possess a refrigerator. I love electronics.